Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So we received bad news. I know a lot of YouTubers. We saw it on Twitter. A lot of people have addressed that Dragon Ball Super is coming to an end. Now, I'm not going to give you guys redundant information. I don't want you to hear the repeated information that everybody touched base on. I just want to give you my opinion, especially from the business perspective. We know that the movie's coming out in December. We know that for sure. We know that that influenced the decision of why you're going to put an end to Dragon Ball Super. Now, the big question is nobody has asked, in my opinion. I don't think anybody has asked. I've watched a lot of videos. I've watched a lot of comments. What is going to happen to Dragon Ball Super when the manga catches up to the anime and finishes before Super comes back, right? And when I said before Super comes back, don't confuse that I'm saying it's guaranteed to come back. It's not guaranteed at all. Even if the movie does well, what if Toriyama says, that's it, I'm done. I finished up, I did my part, I tied everything together, I gave you the history of the Saiyan. All these years, I've never given it to you. I've never told you who the Saiyans were, what they were like, how Yamoshi came to be, all this other stuff. What the Saiyan warriors were like in Universe 7. And we're finally going to get the background history, right? Just like how when we saw Henry Cavill's Superman. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Superman. I know it's crazy. I believe I've met some people who don't know who Superman is. But if you read the comments, right, a lot of the comments didn't really touch base on Krypton. But in the movie, we saw what Krypton was always like. We saw all these things going on. I think there's another TV show that's going to be solely based on Krypton. All these years, all we knew was that Superman came from another planet, came from Krypton. He grew up to Earth. Ship crashed on Earth. He got raised by farmers, by Jonathan Kent and Martha Kent, and he became Superman and became the hero of the Metropolis. But we never really seen what Superman's history of his homeworld was. Now we're beginning to see it this day and age, but the same thing with Dragon Ball Z. We never seen how when the Universe 7 Saiyans were the home in the planet's dollar, and they had the Civil War and blew up their own home planet. Then they went to another planet and conquered it and turned into planet Vegeta, and then we got King Vegeta, right? So this is probably what we're going to have. We're going to have the history of the Saiyans. Why the Saiyans are the strongest warriors in the race, why they're considered the most feared, and what makes them so powerful, and all this other stuff. Hell, we might even see Yamoshi. So we don't know. We don't know what's going on. But what if this is Toriyama's way of saying this is it? This is the last piece that I'm missing in Dragon Ball world, and I want to tie in everything and call it a day, and that's it. So I'm not going to say there's a high chance that Dragon Ball Super is coming back, and I'm not going to say there's a low chance that Dragon Ball Super is coming back. It's in the middle. It's in between where it's a yes or a no. So keep it with a grain of salt. Don't listen to any news unless it comes from an official source saying that Dragon Ball Super is coming back, or more than likely to come back. And it sucks, but you gotta keep that in mind that all good things come to an end. That's just life, man. That's just reality. And as far as for this channel's not coming to an end. There's a reason why I named it as Anime Universe. There's a reason why I chose that name. I didn't want to tie it down to Dragon Ball Super. I know in the beginning when it first came out that all I've been doing is Dragon Ball Super video, Dragon Ball review, Dragon Ball spoilers, all this other jazz. But I'm starting to branch out next week. Right now I'm going to start tackling on Naruto and Boruto. Well, I'm going to tackle on Boruto, but I'm going to binge watch Naruto Shippuden, and then I'm going to watch Naruto's son. Naruto's son is going to be the center of the spotlight of that show. Well, he is already. But I'm going to start catching up, start touching base on it. That's my second favorite anime show. And I'm also going to be looking at other popular anime series, and I'm going to tackle on that. If there's any anime series that you want me to touch base on, let me know, and I'll definitely do reviews, spoiler, prediction, hands down. I don't mind, man. I like doing this kind of stuff. But other than that, Dragon Ball Super has made a lot of money. I have Geeked on 101. I'm going to provide a link to the YouTube channel, link in the description below the video. He mentioned it. It's not like they made shit money. The ratings were bad. It had nothing to do with that. They have a movie coming up. And as a business move, you have to say, what can I do to make my product sell? What can I do? You need to make your product look as best as possible to get people to say, you know what, I want to buy that. I want to buy that product. that product looks good. But you want to catch people's attention, and you want them to say, damn, that product looks good. Let me go check it out. And then you got people rolling with money, with cash or dough, and saying, I want that, I want that, I want that, right? That's what you want. And that's what they need. They need their animators to leave, to shut down the production for Dragon Ball Super and pour all their focus until December and have it work all throughout the summer and get it ready for the release. And then who knows? What if Toriyama says, you know what? I don't think I tied everything nicely. I want to continue on with Dragon Ball Super. Or he said, you know what? I don't want to do the series anymore and on a TV show. Let's just keep it on the manga adaptation. So it can go so many different ways, so many different possibilities. And the only thing I don't like is they're keeping us in the dark. That's the only thing. If I was in their position, I'd be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna talk to my writers, I'm gonna talk to my animators, I'm gonna say, hey, guys, what you want to do, and we all come to a decision. And yeah, and then I'll tell my fans, hey, guys, we all came to the decision. We are gonna bring Dragon Ball Super back if the movie does well, but things can change. I can change my mind, and I can just stick with only the manga, or I can say that's it, we're done. That Yamoshi movie, that same history movie, that's the last piece that was missing in the Dragon Ball world. So that's pretty much it, man. The channel will continue to go, like I said earlier in the video, it will continue. I'm going to be binge watching starting tomorrow, Naruto and Boruto. And then I'm going to look into other anime series that is popular, that has a big interest in the community, in the anime series community. So we'll see what's going on. But keep a lookout on my content. I am very active in other social media platforms. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you guys like the video, drop me a like. Not to mention, subscribe to the channel. Alright? I'm going to say this again. Subscribe to the channel and show that love, man. I'm watching you guys. You better show that love, alright? Because I'm coming for you. Not just playing, but nah, for real, show the love. And then next to that subscribe button, there's the notification bell. Click that notification bell because I don't want to have you guys to miss out on new content. And I want to reiterate at this point again, I can't stress it enough. Just keep in mind and keep that thought in the back of your head that Dragon Ball Super may or may not come back. Don't assume, don't have high hope, and keep on the lookout on legitimate source. I will always do videos based on legitimate source. But other than that, keep on the lookout on my channel. I'll be posting on other anime series, especially Boruto, coming out next. Hope you have an awesome day, guys. Thanks for watching.